Hey lovelies, welcome back to reviews and recaps. Let's get into today's video. So today we're going to be talking about Porsha, the whole storyline about her divorce, and we're also going to be talking about Porsha and Nene's story. So if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tap that bell button for notifications so you know every single time that I post. And everyone, please make sure you like, please make sure you share, and please make sure you leave a comment in the comment section below. Now let's get into it. Now everything is alleged. I'm alleged. And for entertainment purposes only, and obviously in my opinion only. So nothing is fact, everything is alleged. Now let's get into it. Now, word on the street is that people are saying that Porsha and Simon are not really legitimately going through a divorce. Some people feel like it's a fabricated storyline, and some feel like, nah, come on, it can't be that. Like, you know. Anyway, Porsha finally addresses it, honey. So she posted a video on Instagram, right? And people, like, someone posted saying, oh, you can tell she's hurting. I just hope the whole thing is not a storyline. And Porsha responded, honey, she's like, I am not going to let this go. This is my life. Now, that's not what she said, but that's pretty much what that was, right? So, of course, she responds, and I quote, I never have and I never will fake a storyline. Hashtag in real life. I'm like, okay. Now, I do feel like this is legitimately going on. Now, if you look at Simon's Instagram, and I've been there, I've been scrolling a little bit, and I noticed that Simon is just acting like he's living his best life. Like, remember when he was like, oh, he's still gonna love his wife? Well, that did not last for long, because he's out in the streets allegedly with another woman. Now, this lady is well known. She's like a fitness instructor, fitness guru or whatever, and she's one of the OG fitness people on Instagram, right? It looks like he's been hanging around and hanging out with her. My thing with the whole thing is, like, hon, you just got married to this woman like 15 months ago, right? Like, yes, even if you want to move on with someone else, it really shouldn't be public at this stage. But then again, isn't that how we moved with Porsha to begin with? Okay. So I guess that is his MO. Well, I won't be surprised if this new woman is wife number, 5 or 6? Correct me in the chat. I can't keep track. I'm not even sure he can keep track at the rate at which he's getting through these women. But that is just my opinion. Now let's shift gears a little bit to the story between Nene and Porsha. So Nene is coming out to say that she felt slighted. So Nene was filming for the Upshurs. I love that show. I watch it on Netflix. It's a really, really fun show in my opinion, right? I enjoy it. And so Nene was meant to be filming on the Upshurs, right? And she was also meant to be filming with Bravo Porsha Williams, okay? Now, Nene she went on Instagram and made a video and basically said that she felt slighted by Porsha because they were meant to film together. And then it turns out that allegedly, there's no way for confirming this. Let me put my hand up. This is alleged, right? Allegedly, Porsha basically said she couldn't film with Nene, and they basically have had an issue or something like that. I'm paraphrasing, of course. Now, my thing is, first of all, like I said, there's no way of verifying what is true or what is false in this situation. But of course, what I was shocked about is that Nene and Porsha used to hang out quite a bit, right? Like, I've seen Nene and her boyfriend and Porsha and Simon hang out. I've seen like pictures of them hanging out, I think in Dubai. Like, they hung out quite a bit from outside looking in, at least, right? So what I don't understand is, where did the issue come from? What is the issue, and how can we let this issue affect the money? Now, my spidey senses started to tingle a little bit, and I thought, does this have something to do with Bravo? Remember that Porsha assigned this all-around deal with NBC, and so is this something related to how Bravo feel about Nene? The door is closed. Is this it? And is this something where they're like, girl, we don't want you and Nene to share the same state? Now, if that is the case, then I would think like there are smarter ways to go about it than saying something like that. I would think you would just say, schedule conflict, or I just really can't do this. My focus right now is something else, so I really apologize, but I'm going to have to drop off on this project. Like, I feel like there are other ways in which you can do it. Like, everything does not have to be so, yeah, so negative in that way. Like, yeah, I was definitely very disappointed to hear that. Now, that is assuming that it is true. Of course, we only heard Nene's side. Now, and what Nene is hearing is hearsay from a producer. And we know sometimes you can have all these messy producers, so you don't know for certain, okay? But that said, is what we're doing is we're talking about assuming it is true. That's how that would have felt. Interestingly enough, Nene said that she did reach out to Porsha, and Porsha just said to her, well, you didn't reach out to your little sis when she started going through the divorce. Now, I'm like, okay. Is mama in her feelings? And is this why this is happening? Like, girl, even if you're in your feelings, are you about to mess up a bag for your feelings? Like, okay. Well, I would not be messing up a bag for my feelings. No, I will not be doing that. Unless, mentally and spiritually, I do not feel like this is something I'm meant to be doing. That's a different situation entirely. But for me to be like, okay, because someone didn't check up on me whilst I'm going through stuff, I'm just like, okay, well, bet. Now I know who you are, and that's okay. Don't be reaching out to me. I don't want to know it, right? But that doesn't mean we can't film. That doesn't mean we can't, like, hang out socially. I just know where to place you. I place you as an acquaintance and not little sis, big sis. And that's that, right? So if she cut it off because of that, I would be like, girl, that is petty. Very, very petty in my opinion. But of course, like I said, we don't know for certain. Now, it seems like Porsha ain't responding, but she kind of responded in the sense that she posted some pictures with her and Shamia, which has been a long time best friend. So yeah, she posted some pictures with Shamia and they were like hanging out and stuff. And I'm like, interesting. Is this shade or is this not, right? Whatever the case may be, Shamia, they both looked good. I'm like, Porsha looks like she's lost some weight. I feel like she's ready to come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. At least I will say she looks the part. She looks like she ready, honey. She ready for husband number 3. Anyways, that's all I have to talk to you guys about today. Who do you believe? Do you believe that Nene? Because I've also seen comments, right, with people saying Nene is a perpetual victim. She knows how to play the victim a lot. And Nene lies, Porsha lies, they all lie. This is what I saw from some comments. And so people don't really know who to believe in this situation. Honestly, I don't know who to believe in this situation. I personally am not that invested. I didn't lose a bag, right? So like I don't really care that much. But for me, I'm just like, okay, if Porsha really did that, that is shady and petty. If the reason was because of that little, well, I understand your friend not checking up on you or someone that calls herself a sister. That's not right when you're going through a divorce. I don't care if they thought like you're going to get back. No, either way, it's something serious, emotional, like that happens in your life and your friends don't check up on you. They ain't your friends. That's just my opinion. Like all it could have taken is like a little text message or something, right? But for you not to do that, that's not what a friend does. Now, that is what acquaintances do, and that is absolutely fine. The other thing I wanted to say before I jump off actually was Nene did call her, she said she was starless, and that she's a Bravo celebrity. Now, what do you guys think? Do you think Porsha is starless and a Bravo celebrity? Or do you think she is a star? Let me know. Now, I will say she is very suited to Bravo. I will say that. But I do think she can do other things as well. She just needs to maximize and start looking and expanding her image beyond Bravo. That is all I think. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, hit that button, hit that subscribe button rather. And also don't forget to tap that bell for notifications so you know every single time that I post. And also please drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think in the chat and let's talk about it. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.